I know it sounds a little crazy, and some won't even believe it's true. But last night I sat down and I wrote this song with the ghost of Chris Ledoux. At the edge of my bed there stood a man with his guitar in his hand, and he beckoned me to come along with him. He said, "Come on, son, I know you'll understand." Said a cowboy is a cowboy throughout eternity. If you don't think that's true, just take a good hard look at me. I knew it was no dream when I looked into his eyes. The hooves of the cattle pounding and the sound of the cowboys' cries. He said Jesus says hello and he knows just how you feel. So tell every cowboy out there that heaven's really real. Every cowboy knows the feeling of a loss. Oh, and by the way, here's a special hello from a bull rider named Lane Frost. I said, "Why me, Chris?" He said, "Why not you, son? You know there's a whole lot of pickers out here, but they'd only let me choose just one." Well, I woke up in the morning, I was still wondering if it was true. And there on these pages were the words from the ghost of Chris Ledoux. Said Jesus says hello and he knows just how you feel. So tell every cowboy out there that heaven's really real. And every cowboy knows the feeling of loss. Oh, and by the way, here's a special hello from a bull rider named Lane Frost. These were the words from the ghost of Chris Ledoux.
Show you how this country boy rolls. Well, I'ma take you to the woods for a minute, and you may never, ever wanna go home. Wanna go home. Never wanna go home. Wanna go home. Well, I'ma split some wood and baby build us a fire. Once the flames burn with your desire, I'll take you out to the woods for a minute, and you can tell your daddy that you ain't never coming home. Never coming home. You ain't never coming home. Never coming home. Because you fell in love with a country boy. Fell in love with a country boy. You fell in love with a country boy. I said you fell in love with a country boy. Oh. I got the beer on the ice and there's gas in the truck. Well, drink what you want, hell, there's plenty enough. Don't worry about the money, baby, I don't cost a thing. Cause if you wanna roll with me, well, you can roll free. thinking that I like it when I'm thinking I'm for sure. I want you by my side right here, both night and day. And if you want to stick with me, girl, I promise I will never stray. Never stray. Never stray. Never stray. Cause you fell in love with a country boy. Fell in love with a country boy. You fell in love with a country boy. I said you fell in love with a country boy. Me and my baby don't worry about much. Don't lock this place, don't lock our truck. Got a welcome mat at our front door and a pit bull dog underneath our porch. People ask me, boy, where you from? I said out in the hollow where we pipe in the sun. We ain't in the book and we ain't on the map, and only God knows just where we're at. Some call it the country, some call it the sticks. Well, I've been called hillbilly and I've been called a hick. We just call it heaven in our neighborhood, in my redneck hood. Well, my Uncle Bill's got a fiddle and a bow. We can cut a rug, now don't you know? We don't wait on a Saturday night. We just do it when it feels right. Well, I don't care what you people might say, cause my granddaddy's daddy just did it this way. He won this place in a poker game. That's what I call the American dream. Well, some call it the country, some call it the sticks. Well, I've been called hillbilly and I've been called a hick. We just call it heaven in our neighborhood, in my redneck hood. Moon shines night and day, where handshake deals are made. Bill Monroe and Hank still played. Where I was born and we still pray. Some things in life are just understood in my redneck hoods. Some call it the country, some call it the sticks. Well, I've been called hillbilly and I've been called a hick. Well, we just call it heaven in our neighborhood, in my redneck hood, in my redneck of the woods. Hey! Well, me and my baby don't worry about much.
Good afternoon, everybody. From John, I'm your host here at LOZ Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Share it with your friends. Come on in the chat room. Look at the live button, and to the right, you'll see a cloud-looking thing with a yellow dot in it. Click that, and that'll bring you right into the chat room. That was Southern Experience Band out of North Carolina, and their song, My Redneck of the Woods. Up next, we got Hero by Kenny Jones.
a pair of old worn out Wrangler jeans, a John Deere hat cocked to the side, and a stained up white tee. He talked with an accent, he didn't say things quite right, and I didn't know it at the time. But he was a hero, and he worked hard every day, and I never did without. On a little more than minimum wage, he was a hero who never saved nobody's life, or flew through the air, or seen his name in the lights. And you'll never see him in no magazine. And you can see him every morning when that alarm clock would ring, and that's a hero. He taught me a lot of lessons that I could use along the way. Hold the door for a stranger, and don't you use the Lord's name in vain. And don't have regrets, they are lessons learned in life. Don't start no trouble, but boy, don't you be afraid to fight. And that's a hero who works himself in the ground. He never makes excuses, always gives thanks to the man. A hero who always knew just what to do. He'd say, I'm proud to be an American, the old red, white, and blue. And you'll never see him in no magazine, but you can see him every day, working hard for his family, and that's a hero. My hero was called to heaven early in my life, but he taught me lessons I could use for all time. And be a hero and work hard every day, and it don't much matter if I only make minimum wage. A hero who always knows just what to do, and I'm proud to be an American, the old red, white, and blue. And you'll never see me in no magazine, but you can see me every day, working hard for my family, and that's a hero. Blue-collared hero, and that's a hero.
Hero by Kenny Jones. Up next is Camber Cain and her new song, State Line.